Chicken Genius, who I'm sure a lot of you guys will know, just made a video today recently, speaking about quitting YouTube, and I wanted to make a video. First of all, saying it's terrible to see him going. He's in an amazing position. He's had an amazing career. He's done amazing things for himself. He does not need YouTube. He does not need the money. He doesn't even take the money, so it's not a money thing for him. But I want to make this video because, oh man, this is a video I've been thinking about making for so long, and I have so much to say in regards to the YouTube space. And I mean, mine's going to be coming from a slightly different perspective. Obviously, he's much more successful than me in both YouTube and the stock market. He has a much bigger following. Obviously, I fell off, not too long ago. Well, maybe 6 months ago. First of all, whole thing with Workhorse happened, which we're going to spend a lot of time speaking about today. And then secondly, I just stopped uploading because I couldn't deal with a lot of the things that came with YouTube. And, I think it has to go back to when I started uploading, which I believe was February 2020. And it led to the best year and a half of my entire life. I woke up every day full of purpose, full of excitement, full of happiness, full of just excited to do YouTube, excited to make videos. I didn't see it as work. I woke up early to record, research, edit videos before I went to my actual job. I came home and I did the exact same thing. And it was the first time in a long time I felt real true purpose in my life. And, I didn't have any following at the start. My videos got 100, 200 views, and we kept going, and a few things happened. We had a good run, and we started getting lots of views. We started getting a big following, and yeah, it changed my life completely. I don't think there's any point in lying about that. One thing that always comes up with YouTube is money, and yeah, we made a lot of money. And it made me be able to do great things. It made me be able to help my family out in ways that I absolutely was never able to do. It means I can put a deposit down on a house. It means that, I can move out in this country at the age of 24, which is not a very common thing. It means I've been able to do nice things for people. It means that I haven't had to stress over these things. But I think the only real good thing that came out of it was the money, and also some of the friends I've made along the way. There definitely is a few people who I genuinely hope are going to be friends for life. A few guys who are still on my Discord that, really do keep me on track. I feel like I should be in their Discords rather than them being mine. But there's definitely been some friends made along the way. There has been good things, but there was a stage where things turned really poor. And I'll tell you what, one moment that it really came down to was the night that it came out that Workhorse didn't get the usps contract. And I think that really was the catalyst. I think for whatever reason that really changed the entirety of my YouTube channel. I lost a lot of subs. That day I got death threats. That day I got so many hate messages. A lot of things went on mentally that a lot of people won't really understand. I was in bed with my girlfriend the time when the news came out, and she understands what I do, but she's not invested. She has no interest in the stock market, etc. And I remember sitting up in bed because my phone started going crazy and literally holding back the tears, because how can I explain what's going on in my head at that moment? One thing I've spoke about so much, one thing that built up a lot of my YouTube channel, one thing I put so much time and effort into, just collapsed in front of me. And then all I'm thinking of is, well, this is the end of me. Nobody's going to watch me again because this company did poorly in the end and people are going to lose money. That makes you feel shit, okay? That makes you reek with anxiety, depression. That makes me have to go to the doctor and take this little tablet every day just to try and keep some very bad thoughts out of my head. That makes you wake up in the morning and not want to wake up in the morning. That makes you want to lie in bed 24 hours a day. That makes you not want to function as a normal human. It makes you not want to turn on the camera and make a video, because every time you do, hate messages, death threats. People have sent me pictures of my house. People have said, I don't even need to get into all of this, but a lot of really, really horrible things happen on the YouTube space that I suppose viewers don't understand. You know what I mean? And seeing this happen to a man as nice and successful as Chicken as well, I don't know everything that's going on in his head, but I can tell that things aren't good. Seeing that happen really, really sucks, and it's not something that people speak about enough. But it's not just the viewers. So many of the viewers are amazing, and so many people have been there for me and are still there for me to this day. People I've never met in real life or even had a personal conversation with, they are still there for me. It's also a lot of YouTube creators Look, guys, so many people on this platform, for lack of a better phrase, are fucking dickheads, okay? And a lot of them are the ones who make themselves out to be the almighty, the most integral, the most honest, the most truthful. They're the ones who are filling you with the most bullshit the large majority of the time. I've spoke with a lot of people on this platform. I have friends on this platform. This doesn't go out to every YouTuber. And I mean, look, I've made my fair fucking share of mistakes. Some of the things that keep me up at night are because of YouTube. Some of them are my decisions. I shouldn't have spoken about things in certain ways. I shouldn't have made as many videos on Workhorse, on lordstown. Maybe I could have said more about the risk. I shouldn't have taken some of the fucking sponsors, you know? And these things are going to live with me forever. But as well, such a toxic community. And again, it's not the viewers, it's actually more so the creators. For whatever reason, and this is more so the bigger guys than the smaller guys, they look down on pretty much everybody else. And I think it's a confidence thing, a fear thing, that there's not enough viewers to go around. A lot of names are going to spring to mind. I'm not going to name anyone in particular. I haven't had I haven't really had any bigger creators attack me personally. I've had some other ones, but when it came to Workhorse, for example, okay, all in all, I think I lost like 10, maybe 15% of my position in Workhorse when I sold. And obviously it went down a lot more since then. You know what I mean? Maybe it was a little bit more. I don't remember off the top of my head, but basically, you know, it wasn't the biggest amount in the universe because I sold when the news came out. And I remember certain YouTubers attacking, not necessarily me, but attacking Workhorse. And some of their favorite picks are now down 50 to 80%. And they don't acknowledge it. And they still speak about them as if nothing's ever happened. And in reality, they've lost a lot more on these picks because they're not just honest with the audience, not just honest with you guys. They're not honest with themselves, you know. Sometimes fundamentals do change. Sometimes catalysts don't work out. In the YouTube space, one of the worst things you can do is change your mind. And that is not the way that investing should work. I'm somebody who sold out of Workhorse because I thought it was the right thing to do. I guarantee you my career would be in a better place if I had just held. I would have made that money 10 times over from the views I could have if I had kept speaking about Workhorse and kept saying, no, it's okay, there's this chance, there's that chance. I guarantee I'd be in a better position. But I didn't do that because that's not what I believed whatsoever. There's a lot of guys out there, okay? I promise you this, it's factual from somebody who works in the industry, who are holding stocks that they do not believe in because if they sell them, then people get mad. Look at me, Kevin, okay? It doesn't matter if he's right or wrong in the short term. People were upset with him. At least he said the truth. And you see what it did. It nearly led to him quitting YouTube temporarily. He stopped doing his live streams because you get hate for changing your mind in this game, even though it's the right thing to do an awful lot of the time. So I promise you, a lot of your favorite YouTubers, okay, don't believe in the stocks that they're even making videos about anymore. They just make them because it pays them. It doesn't matter what the stock do. Whatever they put into that company, they're going to get paid 10, 20 times over. Even if they end up losing 80% of their investment, they were able to milk the videos, okay? As long as they never admit that they're wrong, who cares? I've contemplated quitting YouTube so many times now. I mean, there's times where I haven't uploaded for a month or two. But I love YouTube, and it's the thoughts of the good old days. I just can't quit, you know what I mean? I really can't. The best time of my life was when YouTube was at its peak. And it was for a lot of reasons. Obviously, we were doing really well. We were successful. The stocks were going well. We were making really good trades. Everybody loves you on YouTube when you're doing well. You know what I mean? Everybody absolutely loves you because you're making money really quickly. And I guarantee, again, if markets turn around and it gets easy to make money, I'll go back to doing that. People will be happy. I bet I could make a new channel and just pump crypto and NFTs all day long and build it up just as quickly and rinse and repeat the cycle. Maybe I go get some Botox and I do it that way, but that's not me. A lot of people have told me to do it for my career's sake, but it's not me. It's not what I care about. It really just isn't. Stock market YouTube, guys, is not all it's cracked up to be. Look at how many fewer people are making videos on a regular basis now than were mid-2020, mid-2021. I mean, I know I was one of those people. I wasn't uploading as much. And a lot of that did come down to anxiety, to depression, to not wanting to be told to kill himself every time he uploads a video, to not wanting to read hate comments 20 times a day, to not want to have anxiety when I see a notification on my phone, to just being able to want to live a normal human life, you know. And I think people just need to be more open about it on this platform, but it's hard to do that because there's a lot of dickheads. I think that there's always going to be people hating someone. You know, there's always going to be people who hate me. There's always going to be people who hate Chicken Genius. There's always going to be people who hate any YouTuber or any person for that matter. It simply is the way that life works. But it's very prominent in this industry. And you can say, you know, just don't let it get to you, blah, blah, blah. Really is not how it works, guys. Until you have it constantly, day in, day out. Strangers and people you know. Until you see, you know, all of the numbers going down, until you receive all that hate, until you're afraid to open your phone, until you have to go to the doctor and get put on medication to try and keep some of the bad thoughts at bay, you can't comprehend that it's not as easy as just ignoring the hate. Anyway, Chicken, I highly doubt you're going to see this video. I don't think we've ever spoken. I've definitely watched some of your videos. You've always been straight and open about it. I didn't even know that you donated all of your ad revenue, etc. So truly probably the best creator that's in the finance space. It didn't have a course, didn't have anything like that. Not that I have anything against those things personally, but geez. If you do somehow happen to see this, man, respect, congratulations on being able to be in a position where you can do that, and I really do hope that you go on to find something now that you are extraordinarily passionate about. Honestly, man, great, man. Anyway, guys, that's it for me for today's video. A lot of love to anybody who has watched this video. Hopefully it has been able to give you guys a bit more of an insight into the reality of this YouTube space. A lot of it does genuinely just have to do with the markets being down, and a lot of it has to do with, you know, people being in bad places themselves because of Roni, because of pandemics, because of war, because of their portfolios being down, etc. It would be a different place. YouTube would be a different place right now if a lot of those things didn't happen. But that's not the way it is. Anyway, guys, I love you all. I hope you all have a beautiful, blessed day. I hope you are all taking care of yourselves financially and mentally. Need someone to talk to, reach out to me. I can be shit at replying. A lot of that comes down to things we spoke about in today's video. Anxiety in regards to opening messages, etc. But I will always do my best to get back to you. And I'm sure if I don't, if you leave a comment down below, I'm sure someone down there will read your comment, if nothing else. And it can help to just know that you are heard. And I still do read every single comment. Anyway, guys, a lot of love. I'll see you in another video very soon. Peace.